Hey guys, it's very, very rare that I go back to back, but I am seeing red right now. I want to tell you what is going on, what happened to me with this Dre McCray case and this Molly Go Lightly person. Hey Perry,
What's up? What's up?
I didn't even play my music. I don't even care about to tell him what happened. Listen,
Okay.
I've been in this business a long time. I don't have time to play these childish YouTube games.
Right.
I'm doing that storyline, first of all, because I have every right to. I can do whatever damn story I want to, but it's a story that I felt passionate about. Don't come with me with this bullshit of who can do what story and I'm gonna get her views. This girl's out of her mind.
Right.
So let me tell you guys what happened. I'm waiting on Amber because I'm seeing red right now.
Yeah. No. I
So I'm
mean,
being told.
I
Oh,
understand.
so I let her come on my channel. Miley Go Lightly. I let you come on my channel. I shout you out. I'm thinking I'm helping the investigation. Hold on, here's Amber.
Right.
Amber, how mad am I right now?
I see.
No. No. I mean, I'm saying I get it. Like the whole thing is this, and I
But
understand
let
the
me tell what
anger.
happened, Perry. Hold
But
on. Because I'm pissed. She's here for clicks and views and YouTube fame. That's what Molly Go Lightly's about.
right. Right. Right.
Girl, stop. Don't play with me. I helped you out. I let you come on my channel. I shouted you and your partner out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen. I didn't need you. I let expose you to a bigger channel because this was supposed to be about Marvon. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. It was supposed to be about Marvon.
A black life that, at the end of the day, I'm starting to feel like she didn't give a damn about. It was all about clicks and
Molly
views.
Go
Yep.
Lightly. But you're all in my comment section telling everybody to go to your channel,
Mm-hmm.
tell them to go to Justin's channel, tweeting Perry, telling me to go off because you got some big news you want to drop on your channel. What does that have to do with me?
Oh yeah, because she wanted to drop the fact that Letitia got to see Marvon.
I heard you were a nut job, but I didn't listen because this is not about the bloggers. This is about a case.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Don't
it's
play
gonna
with me,
happen in
Molly.
the past over and over again. Like nobody cared about black music. Elvis picks
Well,
it up.
let me get into that. Didn't get into that.
Okay.
And not
All
only
right.
that, my channel is about how I feel about a case. If I feel like as black people, we don't get fair treatment, that's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play that game with me.
For you to come
This
on,
is not about race and this is listen. It's about race if I think it's about race.
Mm-hmm.
right? She had no need to think about race. It's about views. See, when you're black, you deal with black society and the shit that come on you.
Our culture is different than
Well,
your
no.
culture.
I get it. But when you're a white blogger
She's
and
saying she's Hispanic now.
you talk, well, I mean, whatever. When
Girl,
you talk
stop.
about Black Lives Matter,
This has nothing to do with black and
it
white.
all
This has
comes
to do
down.
with views, Perry. She
Sherelle,
wants the views.
Sherelle. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, she never cared about the blackness. She cared about the views, right? So let me run this story, get some stuff out there. But when she come on and say it's not about race, are you even capable of speaking on that?
That's my opinion. What you're doing is
Right,
throwing shade. Okay,
right.
so
Throwing
now
shade.
I'm the only one can do this story, and let me try to make Sharrell look like a bad person.
Right.
And oh, don't listen to her. She wants to make everything about race. Girl, get out of here with that.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing is this,
What is
and
going on? Go
we
ahead, Perry.
always, well, look, at the same time, we always know that when you give a person an opportunity to shout out their channel and do all this stuff, shit can go haywire, right? And pretty much that's what it did. It don't take much for some people. Like you can give them a handout lately. Hey, you know what? Let's shine this story. Regardless of who you could be a homeless guy behind 7-Eleven, right? But you get a good story.
It's
Let's
about
talk
the
about
story.
it. But don't act like you bigger than the story, right?
Oh my God.
And that's what I think that's happening, right? People feel like they bigger than the story. Oh, we can do this. We can do that. But me personally, just how shit's been falling down since we let you on the channel, I'm saying fuck you and Justin.
Well,
I mean, I'm just keeping it real, right? I mean, because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm a fucking black man. And we talking
Anna
about a black
Marie.
life, right? And you can't tell me whether I feel like it's a racist situation or not. So if you can't see that with all the evidence you trying to pull up, you talking to black mamas and daddies and shit like this, but at the same time you can't see it, then something was fucking wrong with you. I'm only saying, like, you know, don't come with this. Well, I'm getting views because I can talk about, you know, the lynching of a brother.
I'm
You
only
doing that
going to
shit
mention
for
her
views.
once. Listen, you're no better than Katie Joy. As far as I'm concerned, shame on you.
Hell, Katie Joy could have had more compassion.
But, and I'm not going to play this game with you. This isn't about Marvon anymore. This is about Molly Golightly and how many clicks and views I can get. Girl, stop. I've been in this business way too long.
And I get it.
I'm not playing with you.
Mhm.
And you're going to play this game by yourself. Shame on you, Molly. You look ridiculous.
We know, so also like a lot of these people like that, the gold diggers, they'll try to pluck you so we can say their name. But you know what? At this point, we talking about some serious shit here, right?
It's
a black
serious.
man.
That's why I came live. For her to try to demean how we feel. First of all, tell you to tell me to get off because she's going live. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
Yep.
Listen,
that's what I
there's
said.
room
I was
for
like,
everybody.
She must be new.
What is wrong with you? There is room for everybody. I was warned about you.
And we here to share social media. I mean, like social issues, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what my channel's about. I have never called Molly and said, "Don't say this on your channel, girl. Get out of here with this." If I feel like if the roles would have been reversed, Marvon would have got more attention if he was white, then that's how I feel.
Marvon would be locked the fuck up.
Period. That is not taking away from the cause. I have an opinion just like you have an opinion. You need to stop. You're exposing who you really are. You need to stop.
No, I agree.
I'm not going to make this about you, but I'm calling to tell you right now, I'm not the one. Please. You try to warn me about Katie Joy. Maybe I should have been warned about you.
Well, I mean, we did get some warnings.
Who does that? This is a serious case. A serious issue. And you're trying to make it about you?
Yeah.
And you're in my chat trying to send everyone to your channel? Who does that?
That's weak as fuck. That is the weakest thing that people can do. They'll come up and feel like, well, they gave me a shout out. They did this. Be thankful. Why are you in my chat talking about your shit? Go to your chat and talk about your shit.
Something's wrong with that girl. I'm not giving you any more life, but I am to tell you what you did today was foul.
And fucked up.
Wrong. And you need to check your conscience.
Yeah.
Please. I mean, freaking out because I'm going live. Why? Trying to undermine my channel. They're trying to make it a race issue. What? First of all, you are not African American. You are not. So you can't tell me about the African American experience.
Mhm.
Seems like you're the one trying to make it a race issue.
By not
So-
making it a race issue.
She's trying to make it a dollar issue, right? Let me talk about this black guy that I really truly don't give a damn about, but I can get views if I show some fake compassion, right? Because how can you have compassion for this brother that's laying there, damn near brain dead, but then cross my wife and say it's not a race issue?
Mhm.
She's reaching. She's reaching. Yes, you guys. This woman
Hey,
is
Daddy.
foul. Letitia,
So,
you better check who you're dealing with.
and I would say
This is
this,
the second blogger in less than a 2-week span.
well, I would say this. In the last 2 days, we said, hey, go and follow these channels. But now I'm here to say, and do what you want to do. But I'm saying this.
I already did what I wanted to do.
These 2 channels we said follow do not have our best interest in mind.
Mm-mm.
Period.
And I'll be editing everything from my videos. Everything that has anything to do with that are all marked private right now until I edit.
But you know what? I mean, because it's like a sad situation. Like, we can come together, do bad times, thick and thin. We all got our own issues or problems, but we come together for a social cause. But you get somebody who start to worry about a damn number, right? And it's just sad, right? Because
She's sad.
is your thought about mankind or is it about a number? And at the end of the day, it's not about mankind. It's about you and the other jackass in numbers.
It's
Do we want to talk
unbelievable.
about the police report? Because I will.
Yeah, we might as well talk about it since we're
Yeah.
here. Let me catch the people up that's
Okay.
coming in late because everyone's saying I'm late. What's going on? What's going on is I decided to follow the story. It was brought to my attention by Amber, not by Molly Golightly, by Amber. Matter of fact, Amber, you introduced me to her. Thanks,
Yeah.
Amber.
I know. So, again, do not listen. We're not doing JY shit again.
I know. So I know. You introduced this story's about. I decided to cover a story about Marvon McCray, and Amber hooked me up with another blogger that was covering it. I bring her on my channel. She talks about the case. I send everyone to her channel. Don't mess with Sharrell. This is the people's channel. Sharrell is family. They're internets are big and vast. She is beyond offensive. Yeah. So I invite her on my channel, and all of a sudden, she sends me the police report, and then she texted me the next day. I called to tell her thank you for coming on the channel. She never called me back. Then she texted me the police report, and I said, okay, thanks. Then she texts back, don't show the police report. You're not allowed. Your channel's going to get closed down if you show the police report. And I'm like, what? And she
But yet
said,
her 5-hour video is
it's
still
not
up.
redacted. And I'm thinking, you know how many police reports I've read on air? Whatever. She's telling me all of this stuff. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're going to get shut down. Okay, fine. I guess she was trying to dissuade me from reading the police report because she was going to read it on her channel.
She think you're stupid, Sharrell.
Yeah,
Well, she already read it on her channel, but right before you went live, another content creator who is on her channel right now also read the police report.
So so it's weird. So she's trying to get me to stop doing the story. Okay.
But nobody's on her channel is black.
Nope.
Just for mention. I'm just saying.
But well, you're saying that because let me clear that up and tell you how you mentioned is that I let people say how they feel on this channel. And if you feel like something is a racist situation, then that's how you feel.
Right.
Okay. I don't sugarcoat. This is the people's channel. You could say, I don't like what you said, Sharrell. And I'd be like, okay. That's what we do. And for those who've been riding with me for a long time, that's what we do. We say how we feel. But she had ulterior motives. So she goes in my chat, tells everyone to go to Justin's channel, and I'm going live at this time. That's odd. No other blogger does that. You just
Nobody.
you respect the channel that you're
Sharrell,
on.
you my wife. I don't do that shit with my channel. Let's keep it real.
You respect other people's channel.
Right.
But then she texts Perry, "Oh, I'm going live at this time. Should Sharrell get off?" Meaning, I'm going live. I want everyone to come to my channel, so tell Sharrell to get off.
Right.
Now, you've got a lot of nerve.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a lot of nerve. It's not getting to me, David. This is what happened to expose what kind of person she is. Thank you, David. And you're always giving me super chats. I really appreciate it. I do. To let you know what kind of person she is. And to let her know if I want to do this story and say that I feel like the Black person's getting mistreated, then that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Right.
Right.
And then by all
Like,
fairness,
please, you're the one starting a race war.
Mhm.
Like, please, it's not Black against white. It's about Black people feeling like, you know what? When we get arrested, it's different.
Right.
When we get arrested, I mean, when we call the cops, it could be for something simple. They're putting us in handcuffs just to question us.
Yep.
When we call the cops, we don't get lovely lullabies written in the police report.
Exactly.
What a
No, we don't.
wonderful, amazing person Sharrell is. We don't get that.
No, we don't.
We don't get that. So don't try to down my experience or what I'm saying, or just because you don't understand or you want to make this Sharrell against Molly. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You are not Black. You cannot tell me about my experience. Shame on you.
I agree.
I agree.
But since you want to go in there and play these games that, by the way, I'm a pro at, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, Amber, tell her, if you want to start playing games with me, we can do that.
Let's play ball.
But you better check who you're playing with.
But you know, the whole thing with these kind of people, though, seriously, they don't care about color, right? They simply try to find a niche to where they can care about views.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she's
that's
playing a
what
game.
this whole
She's playing
thing's
a
about.
game. This is all a game. She's drunk with power, or what do you call it? Drunk with fame. She wants to be the only person responsible for that story. Who? You want to be the only person telling the story? Are you kidding me?
But then she asked for help, right?
Yeah.
So it's
And
one
it
thing.
says more
well,
eyes
I need
on
people
it,
to
the
help me.
better.
When we reach out and hear her story, it was compelling. That's why we picked it up, right? But then come back, this is my show.
That's how she's
I need
acting.
the views. That's
Like,
some bullshit.
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I mean, wow.
But that's how YouTube roll, right? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
And it's not our first rodeo with this shit, right? But it's good that you can nip this in the butt quickly than later, instead of let it roll
And move on.
3 weeks in. We just promoted this person 2-3 days at the max.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, people know we was wrong. This ain't the one. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It really
At the
is.
end
Hi,
of the
Deb.
day, it's
Okay.
not anyone's story, it's the people's story.
Exactly.
You know,
If you don't want someone else to not talk about a story that you're talking about, then don't come to YouTube.
right. Yep.
But then say, I need people to carry this story and do this for me. Let's make this awareness. See, so people, this is not our first time when people will come to us. Let's make this aware of this, and then when we do, well, we don't want you involved. After they get the accolades, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't need to be
Some
involved
bullshit.
with Molly. I don't need Molly to do a story.
Mm-hmm.
Please. I have my own access. I have my own access to private investigators. I know how to pick up a phone. Sharrell,
This
Sharrell's world. Everyone has a right to be concerned about a life of someone who appears to be in danger. That's what I thought.
Right.
She is really clout chasing and exploiting. She's exploiting the
Right.
victim.
Exactly. She ain't no better than a penitentiary owner
She's
back in
exploiting the
slavery.
victim.
That's
How
it.
do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night?
Well, no, I mean, just the glorification that she may get. Oh well, I'm so compassionate. I care about Black lives. But fuck Sharrell. What the fuck
Mm-mm.
is that?
I just got a text message from one of my mods. Apparently, Marvon is off the ventilator and responded to Letitia.
That is good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's what this is about.
That's what this is about.
That's what this is
it's
about.
about a life, not a YouTube wannabe blogger that's getting numbers, right? At the end of the day, me and Sharrell can go on YouTube or not. We're fine financially, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're fine. We don't have to. We just go and do what we want to do because it's, sort of fun and we can make money off of it. But
Mm-hmm.
people like this is a damn disgrace to me, right? You gonna take a Black life. Now, you ain't went nowhere else. Let me do this and I'll make a bigger scene because I'm a white girl talking about this Black guy life.
White
Come
savior
on, that's some
complex.
bullshit. You and your punk ass
Perry,
partner.
calm
Oh,
down.
okay, sorry. Okay,
Acting like
my
you're
bad.
on your show, Perry.
It's not my show, and I got to remember that.
Perry,
Now,
calm
if you want
down.
to transfer this over, I got some stuff to say.
It's not my show, and I got to remember that. My bad, Sharrell. Sorry. Because I'll curse a motherfucker
Anyway,
out.
listen, we've been doing this a long time. Amber, you've been doing this a long time with me,
Yeah.
before me. We've been
No,
doing this
with
a long
you.
time.
You helped me. You started me.
Thank you, Art. We've been doing this a long time. We've seen this game played a number of times, and it's just not going to work. But I just wanted to come on here to let you know that I'm on to you. Shame on you. Like, girl, stop. This is not about you.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about you. I can cover any story, and don't you ever call anyone and tell them to tell me to get off. You've got to be joking.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't you do that? Don't you even really even come on YouTube to act like you really give a damn about a Black man's life when
Well,
truly
no,
you don't.
it's so weird. I can't tell you what it's like, what it feels like to be white, and you can't tell me what it feels like to be Black. I can't tell Perry what it feels like to be a man, and he can't tell me what it feels like to be a woman.
I sure can.
You just can't do it. And
Yeah.
to get up there and make and say the things that you did, girl,
Yeah.
you don't want this smoke. You don't.
No.
I'm done
Yeah.
with you.
I mean, I don't know what. I mean, if she from Mayberry or where the fuck, but no, not this.
I mean, please, room for everybody. But if you
But
want to
then
play those
again-
games, you can play by your damn self.
But then
I
again,
won't be
Sharrell, you know
mentioning
what?
you anymore. I don't need you, and whatever.
I would say this, right? And even in these sick people mind, they gain from you just mentioning their name. But I get it. When you get crossed by no good MFer, right? When you get crossed by these motherfuckers, right? You got to say it how it is, right? But I'm glad we saying it now in 2 days.
Well, I'm
2
one to
weeks
speak
from
my
now.
mind. I address it, and then I'm moving on after this. I'm not
Moving on.
talking about
Right,
that girl
right,
no
right.
no more. And Perry's right. Stay out of my chat and away from me. And let's get back to what we're doing. And that's not stopping me, by the way. If I want to cover this case, I'm covering the case. If
Matter of
people
fact-
want to come up here and say how they feel, that's what they're going to do.
Matter of fact, I might even cover the case just because the assholes they are, right?
This is
I'm
a
not
good
even just
advice.
pick up and just
Just
start talking
laugh
about it.
and pray for Vaughn.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. That's the end of the day, right? But
Yes.
most people think numbers, and then they think, well, if I'm white and I come after this Black guy, it's a bigger story. Yeah, and it really truly is a bigger story when a white person has compassion for a Black person. Just saying,
Yeah.
it is, right? But bitch, you forgot the fine print where
Harry,
you only doing it for views.
stop cussing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's crazy. I'm just trying to say, one is I'm allowed to feel however I want to feel.
Mhm.
And two, the things that you did in my chat,
Mhm.
telling me to get off, girl, shame on you.
Mhm.
We going live.
And
Well,
you're taking your
and
eye off what the meaning of the Justice for Vaughn mission's all about. It's about Vaughn,
Yeah.
not you, Marissa.
right. And Sheree, let me ask you this though, seriously. Before we even knew her name, did you ever get a text to say, "Hey, Sherelle, I know you may be going on. I'm going live at this time." You never got that.
Mm-mm.
So why would
She
you
tell me to get off my live.
stop your business,
She
right?
tried it.
For her
She
business,
tried.
She tried it. That's
and then
why.
if your business was for her cause, you would let it ride,
Yeah.
Hmm.
right?
People are
If
going to
you
watch who they
promoting
want
what
to
you
watch at
want,
the end of
you
the
would let
day.
it ride, right?
Yeah.
But when you start wanting that, you only show me one way, right?
Mhm.
You only looking for some views, right? But when Marvon is over with, I guess you get to find another brother in
Mm,
distress, right?
mm.
Mhm.
Because your shit will go downhill. You and your partner.
And I wanted to clear my name of this. Those cash donations that she's asking for, I have nothing to do with. Mine
Right.
was straight from the heart, had nothing to do with exchanging money. It
None.
was just about spotlighting a story. I'm not asking for money. I don't want money. When money gets involved,
Right.
That's when things
things
get messy.
change.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it do. It really do. I mean, because you know what? No matter what situation, that's why we don't do GoFundMe or whatever, right? Because
Hmm.
too messy. You can hear somebody's story and believe them, but it may be true, not true. We don't know at the end of the day, right? But at the same time, I think she gave cash for the investment.
I'm just
It's
saying.
almost like buying slaves.
Oh,
Harry,
Harry.
No, 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 no,
Harry,
no, no,
you're going
no,
too far.
no.
You're going too far.
Okay, okay. Well,
Going too
okay,
far.
well. Just saying.
Just stop. But I don't have to invest in money to get a story or a lead or none of that. It's just coming from the heart. Let me see what somebody has to say. Hey, Autumn.
Hi, Cheryl. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Hi, Amber. Hi, Perry. Um, Once again, I just want to thank you for bringing us to our awareness because I never heard of Molly before. And with all due respect, I've heard of you before, Amber, but I don't watch your channel. So had
Mhm.
it not been for Sharrell, I wouldn't know the story and all the
I,
people that I've sent it
I
to.
just openly shouted her out. Let her come on the channel. Like, girl, stop. What is wrong with
Exactly.
you?
But see, this is just like, to me, it's ridiculous for the simple fact, let's just stay focused on Bond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody has their own reasons for why they do what they do. Unfortunately, some people's intentions are good, some people's intentions are bad, and you never know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, let's concentrate on all the good that has happened thus far from the time that we've all heard about it till now.
Yeah.
His mother has gotten to the hospital, his father's gotten to the hospital. They're able to, well, his father's been able to visit. And if what Amber just said is true, if he's now off of the ventilator and responsive, that's what we wanted,
That's what
right?
we wanted.
So,
Right.
that's step one. And as far as the justice for him, that'll come next. Okay. So, whatever her intentions are, let that be what it is. And she'll have to reckon for that at a later date.
And
But
that's
right now, what we needed to happen was his parents to be able to see him, God forbid, whichever way it turned, right? That's
exactly.
happened, right?
Exactly.
And we needed to bring awareness to this because I listened to your live earlier and a lot of people were calling in. What you guys don't realize is, and I can tell you this because I have been in contact with a lot of different authorities, okay?
Mhm.
They are aware of this case.
Okay,
They are
good.
working on this case, okay? But like they said, it has to take a turn. We need him to do A or B, right? And then it can
That's
go in different
That
avenues,
is exactly what they told us, didn't they, Amber?
okay?
Pretty
Yeah.
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
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 So it's
Yeah.
not that they're not doing nothing. It's not that they don't care. It's not that their feet are slow and this, that, and third. They are fully aware of this case. And it's not
Good.
just one agency. There's multiple agencies that are now
Good.
involved in this case. And it's been because of our awareness, because of our calls, because of everybody's crying out and getting in touch with them. Okay.
Mhm.
So that has all been a good thing. Okay. Because like I said, from the time you said this on Friday, I could not sleep. And when I get bothered, people get bothered. Okay.
It's a rabbit
And
hole.
I've been bothering people on multiple levels, okay? And trust me, it's being dealt with. But just like with any other case, they know things that we don't even know that's
Yeah.
not being reported, and they can't tell us everything. But trust me, this chick is going to get dealt with, okay? It just everybody keep doing what you're doing, keep
Yeah.
praying, keep writing, keep calling, keep the spotlight on this case. But and it's not going to be in vain. Trust me. Okay. And that's why I didn't come up earlier when you was talking. I was just listening. And I'm like, no, it's not going unheard of. It's not getting swept under. It is definitely on everybody's level. And you're going to start hearing about it being broken on the national news very shortly. Okay.
We're hoping that that's
No,
what
it,
happens.
it's about to happen. And but right now people are trying to be careful because there's other things that they don't want to spook. If I take it out of this case and just look at the first 48 hours or whatever, you can't tell a criminal everything that you're working on, right?
Right.
So you don't want a person to know everything that you know and everything that they're doing, right? So they can't play their hand and let her know everything. We need her to keep talking. We need her to keep doing everything that she's doing, because this evidence that she left behind is insurmountable and is not going to be any way around it. That she's done so many things that are wrong. So that's why I said there's so many different agencies. And yes, people say between her going over the border and getting this, that, and the third, there's so many things wrong on
Oh,
this
wow.
case.
That is so
Okay.
good to hear.
Yes.
That is so good to hear.
Yes.
I was frustrated earlier when I
Mhm.
was honestly saying, we're talking, we're calling people, no one's listening to us.
Mm-mm.
And it just felt
They are
like nothing was
definitely
being done.
listening. It's just that they can't let you guys know what they're doing, but it is being handled. Trust me, that much I can say, because I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. And I was like, if I have to go to the White House and knock on the door, I'm going to do it.
I
Like,
was feeling
exactly.
Bonji, what do you got to say? I love you, Bonji. You
I,
always
lo-
have my back. I love you. You're great.
I love you too. She doesn't know who she's dealing with, first of all. And as Tammy Roman said on that channel that she was on, she ain't an MF factor at this point.
Yeah.
We're advocating for somebody who needs advocacy.
Yeah.
And I agree with the caller that's on who says we need to keep the pressure on.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we can't help but think that our voices weren't being heard
Yeah.
because in the past they haven't.
Yeah.
A
Right.
great example is the late George Floyd. Until that video became public knowledge, the law enforcement had been sitting on it for a while. And I think
Right.
it's important not only to continue sounding the alarm, but to keep letting her know that what she's doing, she's not going to get away with it because we have Vaughn's back. And
Exactly.
Sharrell, if it wasn't for you on
Amen.
Friday, I had no idea about the story because I follow just a few people on YouTube, the main one being yours, and I had no idea.
Yeah.
And when you recommended that we go back and watch one of the YouTube
Videos.
people, I couldn't get through 10 minutes because of how upset I was. I just could not. And you
upsetting.
were right. Some of those videos are just not. I was speechless. And I'm
Yeah,
barely
especially the
speechless,
video
as
where
you
she
know.
put the
Right.
spit on him. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But
Here,
you
let me
know
bring
what,
up people.
guys?
People want
The-
some. Go ahead, Anna.
I was going to say the videos actually are helping because there's one video in particular that I could speak about. The one where he was asking her for the $2,000 so that he can go get counseling, and she tried to talk him out of it. If you listen to that video, he specifically said, I feel as though if I stay in this house, I'm not going to make it. He
Yeah.
made it a point to say, I'm not saying I'm going to do something to myself. I do not feel that way. But there's a dark energy in this house. And I feel as though if I don't get out, something's going to happen to me. Okay? So just keep that in mind, that we all heard that. So he was not the S word. So this whole notion that he went in there and did something to himself, he made it clear that was not his mind frame.
Yeah.
And people are very aware that that was not his mind frame.
Muzz, sound off.
Hi. So it's interesting because I've noticed a lot of this community doesn't know Molly
I didn't know her.
very well. So you'll appreciate this. She has a cycle similar to JY, that it's the same cycle. So if you look back at Summer Wells or Gabby Petito, she got in a fight with Cash Gernon's mother. Like, it's sort of a cycle. You may not know her, but you may remember someone outside of the Petito's family putting dirty laundry and screaming at them. That was her.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember. So I was surprised when she got involved. And actually 2 days ago, I was on a live and I said, I have a feeling Sharrell's going to back out shortly. And
I was
like,
listening
like
to
that
you
kind of man.
today.
Oh my gosh. That's why
Yeah.
we got to do videos like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was her. So like, there's a reason she's part of the Karama community and not true crime.
What is Karama?
Karama, it's crime and drama. It's like, you know how
Crime
90
and
days not
drama
really,
mix.
you know how 90 days not really 90 day, but that's what it's called. That's like,
Yeah.
so crime is like, it was crime, but mostly they just go against each other.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Look, so
And
said
so,
abort.
like, she's
Sharrell abort.
entertaining as hell. I'll give her
Oh
that. I
my
mean, she knows that.
gosh.
But like, she's been on Wife Swap. Like, she does a lot of it for entertainment, and she admits it.
She's been on what?
Wife
Wife
Swap.
Swap.
That's where she's from originally.
The TV show?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I told you that.
she's very like.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, Sherry, stop. Go ahead. I'm Muzz, sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Muzz.
no, just like it just I noticed a lot of people didn't know her. I noticed when Amber started to talk to her, I was like, oh dear, this isn't going to go well. And I was like, because I didn't realize so many people didn't know sort of her history. I mean, listen, she puts out the Cash App, and if that gets the family money, it's something. But this is kind of a thing with her. So
Right. No, I get it.
Thank you so much.
no
Damn.
problem.
I mind my business on YouTube. I was drawn into the JY, drawn into that.
I've noticed it's always Amber's fault.
It is.
It is, Amber. It is. I was
pattern
but
here.
I
No, I'm
really,
kidding.
I come on, I do my job, and then I get off. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
on
you may
YouTube all
remember
day.
that stuff outside the Petito's family. She was part of that, screaming at their house, and she
Oh my
got
But
Summer
Sharrell,
Wells'
if you think
father
about it,
to lose his job because she harassed him so much when they went down to help.
Sharrell, if you think about it, this has been just like some light drama. You've been through so much worse.
Yeah.
And the
I know.
amount of
Yeah, I was
good,
just listen,
the
I made
amount
this
of good
video.
that you brought from just bringing this story forward. And you really was not in bed with this woman. She literally was on your channel for like a hot second. And then that brought awareness to the story. And look what happens thus far. And then you know enough now to just leave her alone and do your
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah.
And please, I encourage you not to stop updating us on what's going on with Bond. Just do your own thing and just keep it separate and just keep doing you like you've been doing. This really has not caused you any harm
No,
whatsoever.
not
At least
none.
you know what you're dealing with and just get away from that. But I thank her for at least bringing it up to the point where then Amber, you brought it to Sharrell, and now we know about it. However it needed to get out there, it got out there. And then she sent Mrs. Bond's mom some money, then thank God for that too. Whatever her issues are, that woman has to deal with her issues, and that's that. But just enough with her already. This really don't even have nothing to do with her no more, and we'll just go on and get justice for Bond on our own.
Yeah, we really are. But Muzz, I appreciate you coming up and
No
sharing
problem.
that. I mean, Wow.
I just figured if I related to JY, you'd know exactly what I would skip the bullshit. You'd get straight to understanding the cycle.
Hey, Sharrell,
Wow.
can I say one more thing? Then I'll get off.
Yeah.
Perry, when it comes to husbands, you're the real MVP. Thank you for having Sharrell's back.
Yeah.
Carrie, that drives me crazy.
No,
Please
Love
no,
you
stop.
guys.
no. Bonja, you right. I love my wife to death.
I
She's a
love you
woman.
too.
Yeah.
And
Amen to
Perry, let
that.
me tell you this. I tell my daughter this when I showed her the video of Vaughn, and I said to her, because I told you guys before, one of the things that bothered me the most about the Vaughn situation was that people were subscribers and watch that happen over and over again. And I said to her, I said, can you imagine me watching Sharrell's show and then all of a sudden they go from eating regular food to eating dust and everything under the kitchen sink, and nobody's going to call and say, hey, Sharrell, what are you doing with Perry? Or hey, somebody need to get over to Vegas and see what's going on in the house or whatever. Love you, Sharrell. But
Thank
there
you,
would not
Autumn.
be no kind of way that we would just sit there and watch you just take your husband out like that. There's no way. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Thank you,
No, I
Autumn.
get it.
You always have my
Thanks,
back. I
Autumn.
appreciate you calling in.
Yes. All right.
Thank
You
you.
guys have a wonderful day. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Have a good night.
Muzz, I am blown away.
I'm an observer. You can ask AT2. We talk about this stuff all the time.
I had no idea, but I don't regret doing it because
No.
I am a person that give people opportunities, and that's just my nature. But when I find out that you have ulterior motives, I will drop you immediately.
Well, the good news is now is that it's probably better that it's being covered not in the Karama community somewhere. So at least it will get, regular coverage. So that's it.
Did you want to hang on, Muzz, or do you want to
That's
drop?
okay. I'll drop. I just wanted to fill you in so you don't get bamboozled anymore.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Good night.
calling in. I appreciate it. Bye. Wow.
Yeah, Sharrell, sorry about my language. I'm just saying, like, because I get pissed off. And
Yeah.
when I get into that zone, it's,
I'm not
Ain't
talking
nobody
about
got
that.
time for that.
Harry. I can't, but we're gonna stay focused on the case.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing. We'll go on Amber's. Amber's will probably drop it first. Then I'll come back over here, and then we'll do what we do. And
Every couple of
Nosey's
days or
involved.
something.
So
Yeah, give you an update. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my God. Oh, look at these people.
See, okay, so the people in the chat that are saying, okay, Molly was talking about KJ. Okay. Like I
Molly's
said,
talking about KJ.
yeah, about the race thing. So the point everybody's missing is that Perry got a DM or a text or something while you were live
Yeah.
and told you to get off.
Yep.
And then the fact that everybody was talking about race, because people do feel like it's about race.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't, then that's your opinion,
Right.
and it's not for anybody to say, don't make it about race. If
Right.
it's just, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. So
Girl, I'm done with her. Oh, I'm getting super chats. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me read this super chat and then I'll bring you up, Nads. Her chat is subs only, money maker versus freedom of speech. Wow. But she did have Vaughn's mom live on air.
Yeah, she'll use anybody for money.
This is not fair. Do we judge you based on your lawsuits and fights? Marissa is not doing this for any other reason except she cares. Look at the Amber show and your history. Should we judge you? Yes, you should. And let me tell you why.
Yep.
Okay, smart Alec.
Thanks for the tip.
What she did to me was low. It's low. You don't have to treat other bloggers like that. We were coming together, and it is because of my lawsuits, which I've won. Don't forget to put that out there. $50,000, yes, I did, against other dirty bloggers. I know to be a blogger is not about me. It's nothing wrong with reaching out and helping others. There's enough room for everyone. And for someone, and now she has a history of doing this.
Yeah.
No, we have to tell people about her.
No, you're right. You're right.
So you can talk about my lawsuits and go back and tell Marissa about my lawsuits, how when you want to get dirty with me, I get dirty with you too.
Yeah.
Right.
But also make it clear that if you don't do, if you can come to an agreement, Sharrell's very, very
No, I don't.
able.
No agreeing with Molly. I'm
Well,
done with Molly.
I get that.
I'm done with Molly.
I'm
But
just saying.
maybe with someone else. Listen, she's drunk with fame. She wants all the clicks and views. Girl, I've been there. I've done that. I don't. My heart right now is about Vaughn and helping this story. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for clicks and views.
We didn't mention a
I'm speaking
lawsuit.
from my heart.
We didn't mention a lawsuit.
Yeah.
How am I?
And so
okay,
I mean, for this person to come across, we talking about,
She's just
and
a
really,
troll.
really, if you follow Molly and her
go back
sidekick,
over there. If you are in
they
love
ain't
with her,
talking about a
go.
lawsuit. They talking about a black man's life that they truly don't give a damn about.
Yeah.
Just saying. And you can wrap that shit up. Thanks for the $10.
Hold on. This person's been waiting. Hold on. Had I really quickly. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, how's everyone doing today?
Oh,
Hey, good,
Natalie.
thank you.
How are you?
I don't know. You know, the fact that that man is a Marine.
Oh, see, that's what we need to be talking about. This story has touched a lot of people in a very deep way. The girl that came on earlier who couldn't stop shaking, she was so upset. Remember her hands were shaking?
Yeah.
I was watching and I was crying almost, actually.
You cried?
I cried because my uncle, who was a black Marine, shot himself. And you have to understand, like, the fact that this is being taken lightly just breaks.
Well, Autumn, did you hear Autumn say, no, you guys, there are things being done behind the scenes, makes me pause and let's give it a little more time because
See, this is what I wanted, sis. You know, I wanted to ask Diva that she's a nurse. Sometimes we could see what we do when people are not watching because every little room has a camera. If they really want to dig deep, I know the demeanor, whatever someone is doing when that nurse walks out to that Marine man. I don't care what he did. First of all, I don't really care about the skin color, okay? That one out of the door, okay? Bad, good, I don't care. Don't really care. I'm just saying, this Marine, okay? Can we figure out if we can just even look at the cameras and maybe we could see if the demon is there because we can read people's aura, what they're doing, their little reaction, and we're smart enough to know. But nobody's going to do that because he's not worthy. Because he's a black Marine. I'm sorry.
yeah. Thank you, Natalie, for
Can I
calling
address
in.
the
I appreciate you calling in.
No, I appreciate that. But by the way, you being attacked for whatever, you know what you just said earlier? I 150 on what? Let's repeat that one more time. So you want 50,000 on?
Oh, you're talking about my lawsuit. You're crazy. Thank you, Natalie. I love you. I know you're down with the crew. I appreciate you calling in. Take
All right.
care. Okay, bye.
People understand that. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Amber?
I'm just saying, I see a lot of, little troll comments in here.
There's just that.
Yeah, exactly. So let me tell you how YouTube works. This is Sharrell's show. I did not make her come live.
No.
What did you call? You said I'm going live.
I'm going live. I'm going live because I'm putting a stop to this now and then I'm moving forward.
Okay. So y'all can stop with the, I'm playing both sides because I didn't talk to Molly at all. I didn't talk to Molly. I tuned in, heard the race issue, called Sharrell because we were just talking about the race. If she was just talking about KJ, great. But the fact that we were talking about it being some way in a shape or form about could be a race issue, that's still a possibility.
She's shady. She's shady and she knows what she's doing. And Letitia, you better be careful of who you roll in the bed with because that girl is shady. And now that I know that I'm not the first or probably won't be the last
Yeah.
That's why I make these videos.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I mean, you're right though. I mean, it's all good. This ain't about nobody else but Marvon. That's what it should be about. But we know we got people that try to play off the system. Okay.
Yeah.
Use these people and act like they're sensitive and caring to their needs. At the end of the day, if you can't see this shit was part racial, something wrong with you.
That's how we feel about it. And so I'm going to say what I feel on this channel, and everyone's going to say how they feel in that chat. And it is what it is. We will never mention her again. But I'm making this video as a warning to others. And I guess it's happened to other people. Beware of the name Molly Golightly, aka Marissa.
Yep.
All right. I'm done. I said what I had to say.
That was good too.
Let's pull some comments really quick, because these people are crazy. Yes, we hope that he gets off the ventilator, but you said you heard that, right?
Yeah, I just got a text that said he was off the ventilator, and his mom, he responded to his mom. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I'm not worried about those trolls in my chat, because unlike them, I'm worried about Marvon. And that's it. And I will, and to let Molly know, I will do any story I feel like doing.
Right. No, I get you.
And
I mean,
at any point in time, and for however long you want to do that story.
Yeah.
And these trolls need to worry about how they take care of their kids, whether they paying child support.
Okay, we're gonna go, because you're gonna start talking too much.
No,
All
no,
right.
no, okay.
I ain't trying to drop people's dirt, Perry. I am not.
I'm just saying. I mean, the hell with those trolls.
Yeah.
They simply what they are, right? And either you for the right side or the wrong side. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And guess what? We will be back tomorrow covering more of this story. So it is what it is. And we kind of start reaching out outside of that scope. We know how to investigate a story, and we got Nosy on the job. We don't need Molly. Please.
Yeah.
She
Not
does
at all.
not
Not at
know.
all. Not at all.
Oh, and yes, he was a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
So is Perry.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Amber. I asked you to come on with me to let everybody know what happened and to know that we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Next, now, we will never mention her name again, ever.
No.
Thankfully so.
And Sharrell, I mean, the best thing is not to, because they make money off that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they sort of know this.
Yeah.
And
sad.
This I would say firsthand, like I'm not discrediting her for anything that she has done to help this family. That's first and foremost. I mean, Letitia's there. That's what I said last night. I wanted to hear today that Letitia got to see her son, and that's the only thing I wanted to hear. And that happened, and now he's off the vent, so that's even better. So either way, that's what matters.
Girl, and good
That's all I
riddance.
care about.
I get it. That's what matters, but maybe not to her. But we'll keep.
Okay, we're done talking about her, because I'm over her. We're gonna move on. You know, she's gonna get what's coming to her. When you operate like that, nothing good comes to you. So I'm done talking to you for the rest of my life. We're done. We're gonna move forward. We do have Nosy helping us out. I have a lot of access, a lot of connections. Amber's helping us out, like I said, and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. When I get information, since I'm such a clout chaser, I'll give it to Amber first, and then we will do it later on my channel, and that's how it works. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. I made this video for a matter of record. All right, you guys. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, bye.